on today's episode of I Got Time Today. Now, this has been circulating around the internet all week long. I don't know why, because this is new. Chris Brown's been doing this for like the last 4 or 5 years or so, and people have been giving their 2 cents on it all across the internet. And I wasn't going to speak on this, but as usual, I got time today. So, what do you guys think? Is this harmless? Is this disrespectful? Is Chris Brown out of pocket for this? I mean, what do you guys think if you were in this position on either side? Now, Chris Brown, I love the guy. I love his music, even though he's a little bit questionable outside of music. But hey, a lot of these women are paying him $1,000 a pop just to take these pictures. I say in his case, get the bag, bro. If women are willing to pay you for a picture, $1,000 a pop, I don't see why you or anybody else wouldn't take full advantage of that. Now, let's get to the really juicy part of this. So apparently, the girl in this picture was engaged to another guy, and homeboy saw this and felt disrespected, so he called off the whole engagement. But now to address the elephant in the room here, because this is where this whole civil war with this is going on online. Because a lot of men saying, ain't no way in hell I would allow my woman to do this. And then a lot of the women across the board are saying that men who think like this are insecure. And men across the globe are like, ain't no way in hell that a woman would pay $1,000 a pop just for a picture with Chris Brown. And a lot of the women are responding by saying, but y'all ain't him though. But if you ask me, that makes the case even worse. Because I'm going to say what everybody else has been saying. There's a difference between insecure and having boundaries. There's a difference between what you will and won't tolerate. Now, God forbid, I sit front row and center stage at an Ice Spice or a Sexy Red concert, and they pull me up in front of the stage to get twerked on in front of thousands of people. How would you feel about that as a woman? Now, if I'm single, that's 100% fine. But if I was a taken man, married man, a man in a relationship, ain't no way in hell I would do that. I'm going to tell y'all like this. In my past relationships, I have been the clingy, overly protective guy. But now, I give people the free reign to do what they want, because I feel like once you do that, then people show their true colors and they show you exactly how to treat them. And this might be somewhat of a hot take here, but I'm going to say this anyway. Now, I don't care if my woman finds other men physically attractive. It's natural. Hell, I'll even take it a step further. I don't care if my woman finds another man more physically attractive than me. Don't care. But here's the problem. The problem is if she were to act on that behavior. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a fan of a certain artist, but when you act like a complete and total groupie, and especially when you have a man, that's a whole new level of disrespect in my eyes. And there's actually some guys who are on Chris Breezy's side who are like, hey, brother, thank you. You're doing God's work, because you're showing us the girls who are wife material and you're showing us the ones who are for the streets. That's the reason why I say, hey, if you want to do that, hey, that's totally 100% fine with me. You're just not going to be my girl. Or I'm just going to treat you accordingly. I'm basically giving you the gun and you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. And just one more thing before I sign out, because you can say this is insecure or not, but there's guys who will put their woman to the test by putting her in a certain predicament. I forgot what content creator said this, but he was like, you want to test your woman's loyalty? You want to see if she's really down for you? See how she acts around higher value men than you. Go to a party, go to a bar, go to a club, go to a setting where there's a bunch of men who are better looking than you, in better shape than you, drive a better car, make more money, and just see how she acts and if she's going to fold. But on the flip side, I say that if you got to do all that to try to test your woman's loyalty, guess what? That ain't the woman that you need to be with any damn way. But what do you guys think overall? Is this out of pocket? Like Chris Brown, I don't think he's in the wrong for this at all. Chris Brown's going to do Chris Brown. He's going to get the bag regardless. But yes, is this a little bit too much disrespect on the woman's part?